Okay, that was a really touching anecdote, but for the sake of this conversation and the care and integrity that it needs and deserves, it's so important that we do not conflate personal experiences with our collective history. Because to claim that the media played no role in carving out, shaping, and informing diasporic perceptions is historically inaccurate. American media, Western media has been a huge global export for decades, and its depictions of Black Americans, African Americans, however you self identify, and of Africans has traveled far and wide and has gone often unchecked. That is how many continental Africans, before they even step foot on US soil, are very well acquainted with the trope of the starving African child or the African booty scratcher. It's also how many Black Americans' perception of what it means to be African is largely has been informed by poverty porn documentaries, not our lived reality. But we've spent the better part of the last decade and change undoing that damage. We've seen it with how Afrobeats has broken into the mainstream. We've also seen it with how there's a huge and increasingly growing prevalence of Nollywood movies across Caribbean communities. We are undoing that damage in real time. So this is not about blame and ping-ponging it back and forth. This is about media literacy and compelling yourself to be really vigilant about the ways in which narratives are sold to you and who benefits from you absorbing that. It's about naming the systems who stand to benefit from our misunderstandings of each other before we've even had a chance to speak face to face. Let's do our best not to flatten this really complex transgenerational dynamic conversation into a single interaction. That's not critique. That's deflection, and it's not productive.